It used to be a little TikToker, but now I'm trying to move to YouTube.
Hold out of a 401k to do this.
I had to buy a new desk.
And he's okay with this? A potential fiance? She's okay with a financial disaster on the other side?
Well, probably because he wants me to have his babies.
But he's gonna destroy himself.
Well, look at me.
Download my new Simpler Budget app today and take control of your money once and for all.
Hello, my name is Monica. I am 23 years old. I am from Hartford, Connecticut, and this is a Goth on financial audit.
A Goth on financial audit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what does a Goth on financial audit do for a living up in Hartford, Connecticut?
So I was originally doing tattooing, but now I just work full-time security.
Okay, I don't see any tattoos. Most tattoo people we have on here are like heavy tattooed.
Believe it or not,
you do security? What kind of security? Not physical security.
No, just like asset protection and like theme park security.
Just stopping people from bringing in like a weapon?
So
because you're not stopping. How tall are you?
I'm like 5'2".
Okay, you're not stopping anyone.
Trust me, I definitely get stuff done. 100%.
Okay. How much do you make doing security? What are the hours for that?
So technically I'm employed with two different places. One of them is an amusement park, and then right now it's just Target. Since the amusement park is currently closed, I'm exclusively working at Target.
Security at Target?
Well, yes.
Again, who are you stopping? Okay. How much do you make in this Target?
So starting is $19 an hour, and I get 40 hours, but they always make sure it's a little under, so like $39.99.
Connecticut's not cheap.
Yeah.
$19 an hour?
Okay. I was working another job with another company. It was $24 an hour at a bank, but I really hated working there, so I quit.
When did you transition to this? You said you mentioned tattooing, so what? Did you just stop tattooing?
So I just stopped. Why'd
you stop tattooing?
The industry is kind of messy. I don't like.
What? We have a lot of tattoo artists on. What? Were you making more?
I think you can make quite a lot.
Why'd you stop? Why move careers?
So when you're a tattoo artist, you have to do an apprenticeship, and apprenticeship is awful. It's like the worst experience you can probably participate in.
Well, what, isn't that kind of like a student intern after teaching or going through? No. What's wrong with the apprenticeship?
So kind of like an internship or anything.
You have to? It is required. It is legally required?
It's not legally required, but it's what you have to.
Industry standard.
Yes.
Okay. So how long is that?
So depending on the state, it could be 2,000 hours or more. So every state is different. So a tattoo artist that is already licensed has to sign off on those hours.
50 weeks? That doesn't make any sense. If it's 40 hours a week, 2,000 hours, 50 weeks?
Yeah, it's like more
like a year, essentially.
Yeah,
okay.
Basically.
Okay. So a year of your life for a higher income. So we've had people that make bank on the show doing tattooing. Why do we give that up to make $19 an hour in a very expensive state?
So basically, when you go from one shop to another, those hours do not transfer over. So if you're having a bad experience at one place, if you go somewhere else, it does not carry over.
What is a bad experience, though? Just hard work?
No.
That's what a lot of people deal with on the show.
No. A lot of people in the tattoo artists, tattoo industry, start off tattooing in jail. So there's a lot of shady characters in the tattoo industry. It's not all
someone
rainbow.
Trying to get you to fucking sell meth. I know.
Well, so there was basically when I first started, I was working at a tattoo shop that was in a mall. And the owner was kind of, I definitely would say he's a predator in my opinion.
Oh my goodness.
100%. So
I was thinking drugs and violence.
Well, that too, but every shop is different.
What do you mean?
So he would want to exclusively kind of do apprenticeships for girls and then kind of hit you with, you want these hours, you have to do something for me.
Oh,
yeah, one of those. Yes.
The diddle?
Yeah.
And he propositioned that to you.
He didn't get that far only because I left.
That's crazy. Sorry, go on.
No, sorry. So he would just say a lot of explicit things to me. He'd be like, "Oh, you've never seen a before. Do you want to come in the bathroom with me and see mine?
From a boss?
Yeah.
Sue his ass.
Somebody said I should go to the news about it, but
The news, get money.
It
Gives a
just,
shit about the news. That's not going to do anything to him.
I guess that stuff is hard to prove though, because it's like he said, she said.
Yeah, but you're saying if you said predator, that essentially means to me ongoing behavior. Wouldn't there be like mountains of employees?
Oh yeah, he does have a bad reputation. Like people know of him because of that.
See, this, ladies and gentlemen, in the world of Twitter sphere and Reddit, is what is actually an abuse of power dynamics. People throw around the word power dynamics all the time, and it's so fucking stupid. No, the only bad thing about power dynamics is when someone abuses it and saying, you can't make money here unless you diddle my ding. And that is bad. That is bad. You should get fired, and I want you to get money from him.
I know what he would do as well, because technically he's a piercer too, because some shop owners are tattoo artists. They're also piercers.
Okay.
So sometimes, well, I would say a lot of time, when girls would come in and they would want like like private piercings, like nipple piercings or genital piercing, he would lie and say there was no one else available, so he could do them.
And there was other people available.
Yes. There was girls there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Poke the tits.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So you couldn't take the hours and move to somewhere else. How many hours did you have at that place?
I think I was there for almost a year. I've been hopping around shops.
You were there for almost a year?
Yeah.
But then if you were, that should have been about the 50 hours, and then you could have moved on and done your own thing.
Yeah, but he has to sign off on it.
And he wouldn't have unless...
Of course not, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, that's fucking crazy.
Because he had a sugar baby there, actually.
What do you mean? Was it an employee?
Yes. She was another apprentice, and I would say sugar baby because I think she was okay with doing favors for him buying her stuff, so...
I mean, that's... I tend to be a consensual adults can do whatever the fuck they want, but if it becomes a workplace where someone can literally fire you for not doing that or something, that's just obviously where it's just a no-go. And that's just, even if she was okay with it, that is dramatically inappropriate.
Yeah, I think she was like 19. I think he's like close to 50, I feel.
Yeah. Well, I think the other part would be illegal, him utilizing his power. Like,
Yeah.
it's considered weird and, whatever. But, like, the other thing is actually what's bad. The age difference, it's weird. But the fucking leveraging his work power over people, that shit's illegal.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just scary because at the time I think I was.
So why didn't you transfer to someone else without a fucking creep?
I tried to. So originally I was actually at a really good shop before COVID, but that shop got shut down. So then I was forced to go to these like shady little places.
Well, yeah, but it's not. It hasn't been COVID for a long time.
Well, yeah.
There's other places, aren't there? I'm sure there's lots of small shit.
I would have to count. So I've been to the one in the mall. And the one in down, and then I think.
Okay, so how long have you been doing security now? Because not much can be hitting your account.
The same. I've been doing it at the same time as basically from 2020 when I was doing the apprenticeships and security at the same time. Because when you're kind of apprenticing, you still need like a job because you're not making any money.
I can't even payroll. Payroll that came in was only 1,146.
Ooh. Yeah, I think
like what the fuck am I looking at? There's Cash Apps and PayPal and Venmo and a lot of shit. Payroll was 1,046. So what's going on? There's Fidelity disbursement, but why was payroll so low? If you're getting basically 40 hours a week, that math's not. I didn't have said $19 an hour. You said?
Yeah, it's 19 an hour.
19. You said like 38, 39 hours a week.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And you wouldn't be you're not in a high tax bracket or anything, but even still, I'd assume you'd bring home like at least 2,500, 2,300.
Yeah, I think around that month I might have been training because I just got that job in November. So because the amusement park job, like I didn't get the promotion I wanted, so I had to look for another job.
So what hits your account normally? What can we expect?
Typically like 2,000 to 3,000 a month. I feel
really makes sense. That doesn't really make sense after taxes with the hours you're getting that you're saying. I'll put 2,500.
Yeah.
But okay. 2,500.
Mm-hmm.
So we know on the income scale what came in. Obviously, there were cash apps and some fidelity thing that I'm sure we'll talk about.
Yeah.
But how much was spent? What was your total spending?
I don't know. I definitely spent a lot of my income, I would definitely say.
Yeah, how much did you spend?
Most of it goes to like bills, but I think I kind of have a bad habit of spending a lot because I work at a store. So I would say probably I spent like half of that probably.
So 1,100 came in, you think you spent 600?
Yeah.
You had me I was on your side so far because you were fucking, like, it sounds like a boss that you had, a weirdo. But you're losing me here. You think you spent 600? You literally spent 10 times that. $6,228. What the fuck are you talking about?
I thought I said more than, yeah. I thought it was half, sorry.
Half of what? Your income?
Yeah.
How are you so far off? How do you not know spending 10 times? Listen, I get when someone says they spent 5,000 and they spent 6. Okay, but you said you spent 600 and you spent 6,000. How are we so far? How are we so far? That is crazy.
I think probably because I don't budget at all. I don't do budgeting and I don't really track.
Listen, no one that comes on the show does budgeting. But again, that loses $1,000 maybe. Or maybe like 25%. You are off. It was 10 times higher than you said. 10 times higher. That's not something I don't budget. Like, how are you unaware how do you possibly think you only spent 600? How about that? Let's go there. How is your mind in a place right now where you think you only spent $600?
I do have a lot of credit cards, so sometimes that spending can get a little forgotten about.
Why? Not even forgot about, but you're able to at least assess like you spend. $600. $600 is not insignificant money, but in terms of a monthly amount that an American would spend, that's kind of small. There's no way. I'm sure your rent is at least that.
My rent is $1,550.
So there you go. How do you think you only spent 600 if your rent's 1,000?
I think so. I live with my boyfriend, and sometimes he pays for a little bit more.
Sometimes.
Yeah, pays for a little bit more of the rent.
Did the boyfriend know about the creepy boss?
Yeah,
why didn't he go in and beat his ass? I would have.
Well, it'd be ideal to do that, but that's not always the best solution, is to resort to violence.
I would have gone to the police. But, okay. I don't know how we can be so far away. Listen, you're a guest on the show, so you don't leave this. Do not go back to Connecticut until you download our simpler budget app. We made this for people just like you and for those with advanced finances as well, or just trying to get to a better position. But you get the premium version for free. Everyone else, they get a free trial, but you get it free forever. So take it. The automatic connections, the community chat, all the things that are in there. Take advantage of it. No longer budgeting is no longer an option. This is not an option. Let's be real. If your private student loans have you eyeing a third job at the local taco stand, maybe it's time for a better plan. YRefi is your lifesaver in a sea of debt. Unlike the typical loan sharks who treat your credit score like a magical crystal ball, YRefi cares if you actually want and can afford to repay. So forget about jumping through hoops and start jumping for joy at their under 6% interest rates. That's right, 6%, less than 6%. Plus, they've got a cosigner release program so you can finally give your mom a break from your financial baggage. So consider it your early Mother's Day or Father's Day gift. They also offer a structured repayment plan to lower your monthly bill and personal reps who actually pick up the phone. It's no wonder why they've got a 4.6 star rating on Google. Apparently, treating borrowers like humans actually works wonders. So if you're sick of interest rates that are so high, they may as well charge you for oxygen. YRefi is your shot at a real solution. No more losing sleep and no more ignoring the mountain of student loan statements on your kitchen table. Go to yrefy.com/hammer. That's yrefy.com/hammer. Or call 888-YREFI-78. That is 888-YREFI-78. And get out from under the weight of private student loans. Let's make your debt meltdown a distant memory, not a daily reality. Okay. Well, self-assessed. What do you think your financial score is today? 0 to 10.
I would say like a 4 to 10. I think a 4 out of 10 is still like a failing grade.
It is,
Yeah.
I guess, but 5's like right down the middle. But not even that. You thought you spent 600, you spent 6,200. Where?
I think it's a little bit of misunderstanding. I didn't mean to say 600. I think I meant to say like a different number, but I'm still wrong. It doesn't matter.
Have been?
Probably a little bit more than 600, but it's still wrong.
A little bit more than 600?
Yeah. Like 1,000 or 2,000, but
why is your phone not on Do Not Disturb?
I'm sorry.
Did you watch the onboarding video?
Oh, I could put on Do Not Disturb.
It's okay. Okay. Well, if you want your Hammer financial score, find out where you think you are today. You can go to calebhammer.com or a link in the description below. Take the quiz, figure out where your finances stand. And also, if you want to come on the show and you have an interesting situation, we'd love to talk to you. You can come on down here to Austin, Texas. The onboarding process is pretty intense, but it lets you know exactly what you're getting into, and it's a good time. So go to calebhammer.com/apply, and we'd be happy to have you on here. Okay, let's start going into these documents. Okay. Santander.
It's a good bank.
Okay. It's good to know if I'm ever looking for a bank, I guess. Well, 18,000. Wait, this isn't a credit card. Okay. 18,000, because I was going to say that'd be crazy. Sorry. $18,957.67 at a 13% interest rate. Okay. Your minimum monthly payment is principal $401.
Yeah.
That's crazy for your income situation. That's impossible. For the amount of money that came in last month, I don't even know how you would have paid that. What is this?
Well, the intention for that wasn't for me to be the one to pay that. That's why. So
what does that mean?
What
is this even for? What is this?
When I finally got my tattoo license, because I am licensed now.
So you got it?
Yeah, I got my license.
Then why aren't you doing that?
So I was at one shop and I had to leave because one of the artists acted like he was going to hit me in the face, so I left.
What the is happening? Okay.
I don't know. So then I was planning to go with 2 other artists and open our own shop because is you could easily
my eyes are up here.
Sorry. You could easily make the money back into the money you invest if you hire more artists and then they pay you a percentage. But that just didn't work out the way I thought it would.
What happened?
So
this was for that?
Yeah.
You borrowed a loan for the business that didn't happen?
So
no, what happened?
I'm not sure what the state of it is right now, but I did take out a loan because it was
this loan.
Yes.
For
to make renovations on a hair salon, so then it can be Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know the state of it? What does that mean?
Because the key had been taken away from me. And
what? Okay, hold on. Okay. What the are you talking about?
So
I need context here.
I can give you context. So there's already an established business. There's already a hair salon, and we were gonna, because it has to be up to code for a tattoo shop. It has to have sinks and certain doors. So you have to make those renovations. And
what, certain doors, like escape doors?
No,
from
just there's
freaks that work there.
You have to separate certain parts. They can't be exposed to each other. And so then I was asked, like, hey, could you take out sorry, let me backtrack. they had asked me, what's your highest like max on your cards? And I had said 5,000. They're like, they were basically asking me to max out 2 of my credit cards. And I said no.
For what? To do those renovations to get up to standard? Okay.
Yeah. And I said no. Who? Just 2 people from a previous shop, and we were going to collaborate together to open our own shop.
And they were already asking you this before you like signed a lease or anything?
Yeah, I didn't sign anything. I kind of made that gigantic mistake in like signing any documentation or any contract.
That's not even, I don't even like, did you even talk to the people who were, who owned it? Was someone leasing the space?
So technically there is someone with the owner, and then someone's an owner. They have a business license. So
owner of what? The business that was in there or the property?
The business, not the property. They're renting.
Okay, so why didn't you have anything in place with the person, I guess, who was renting the like sublease or whatever? What was even the process? So you were talking about renovating with these 2 people before you even knew if you could be in the space? Nice.
Yeah, I just trusted them, so I figured that whatever they were saying to me, they
How
were
close are you to them?
I have known them for a few years.
But are they stupid?
I was expecting them to pay me back. They had made a promise that those be within a certain amount of time, and I just trusted them.
But are they stupid?
Maybe.
You don't know?
I don't want to speak like too ill of them because
I don't care. It depends on who you trust.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that I love, but if they're stupid, I'm not trusting them to follow a business decision that they're laying out.
Mm-hmm.
That would require going into debt.
I felt like I kind of owed them because one of them had given me my license, like they signed off on my hours for me. And even though we were all co-owners, I felt like I wasn't an owner. I was more like an employee.
Co-owners?
Yeah.
You guys formed a business?
Mm-hmm.
No, you legally formed a business.
Not legally. Just kind of word of mouth.
Okay, so word of mouth? Word of mouth to who?
Well, it's not word of mouth, more like verbal contract. And I've known them for a while. I just did whatever they needed me to do. Like one of them, I gave them a car, one of my old cars.
What the fuck are you talking about? You just gave them a car?
Yeah, I felt bad.
You had an extra car?
It was my old car. I already gotten a new car. It was like my favorite.
You can afford a new car?
Well, I'm still paying it off. It's technically I have a car loan.
I'm sure. Mm. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll get into that. Okay, so you verbally agreed to split it 33.33% of the way. Yeah,
so I wasn't the only person who wasn't making payments was me because I'd taken the money out for them and they were supposed to make payments to me. The original.
What was the agreed upon term? I gotta know something here. I mean, there's so many holes in this conversation.
Well, the original agreement, it was verbal. I can't say. Yeah. Verbal.
Why?
I trusted them as friends. That's all. I didn't think I needed to.
When money gets involved, always get a contract going. Always get a legal contract going.
So they had like, oh, we can pay this off in a year, which is hard to do.
Pay what off?
The loan.
This?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you didn't have an agreement to even be in the space, correct?
I was supposed to be working in there too, but
working in there. What is working in there?
Like tattooing.
In a hair salon?
No, but we had to separate the part that was able to be.
Did the person who rented the space agree to that?
Yes.
They agreed to that.
Yes.
Did they get you on a sublease?
No.
Was there a conversation around getting you on the sublease?
I didn't know sublease was a thing.
Was there a conversation and getting any paperwork done for the space you were getting?
No.
Oh my. Okay. Was the landlord aware? The building owner.
I'm not sure, but I know we kind of made sure to have receipts back and forth.
Receipts? What receipts?
So when you're paying a percentage to the shop, they want a receipt that you paid a percentage of whatever you earned to them because you're.
Well, yeah, but that's not even close to what we're talking about.
No. I'm tying it in. I'm sorry. So then also receipts for the loan, like me making sure I'm taking the money they're giving me and actually paying the loan off instead of using it for whatever. So I made sure to do receipts, but they weren't giving me. One
of the people that was supposed to pay you back for this loan, were they the owner of the shop or was it just your business partners?
One person actually owns a business and.
No. The owner of the shop that you were separating into different spaces. The hair salon.
Yeah.
That was one of them.
Yeah, she's also a tattoo artist too.
Okay, so that was one of them.
Yes, correct.
Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you went to borrow a loan. to do this?
Correct.
Did you have a contractor?
Yeah, because I went to the bank and I signed a contract.
A contractor to build it?
Oh, no.
Who the f was going to build it? You borrowed before you had an estimate?
I think they already had an estimate of $10,000.
From who?
I'm not sure. I wasn't.
No. Who had an estimate?
The owner of the business, technically.
Well, I thought you were a third owner, and I thought this was your responsibility. You took out the loan.
I'm talking about the person on paper.
Paper?
Not on paper, because there's only.
What paper? You said nothing was on paper.
No, I meant only technically one person owns
the tenant.
Yes.
Of the unit. Look, you all know I love calling people out on their financial train wrecks. We've tackled credit cards, payday loans, and more. But there's one giant moneymaker we've only scratched the surface on: real estate.
I have 5 houses.
That's right, the buy a house, get rich game. And that's if you play it right. You see, my own journey started in sales with tens of thousands of dollars in bad debt. I was that dude. But once I hustled my face off and wiped the state clean, I realized the real wealth building power: investing, and real estate in particular. I saved for some years, put down on my first home, watched it grow in value, and then snowballed that equity into multiple rentals, and ultimately the condo where I started filming these chaos-filled financial audits you guys love. And that's why I'm thrilled to announce my brand new course, Master Your Real Estate. I'm pouring everything I know into how I went from broke and basically mooching cheap rent to leveraging property appreciation, collecting rent checks, and scaling up. And as a thank you for buying at launch, you'll be able to get the course at over 30% off through March 31st. And for the first 250 people who sign up, you'll get access to my exclusive Q&A where I deep dive into my real estate portfolio. So listen. This is the blueprint I wish I had when I was scraping by. My system will show you how to understand market cycles so you're not buying at the worst possible times, spot a money pit versus a gem, build a mini empire of rentals that send you a paycheck while you're napping, and I'll also show you stuff like the BRRR or BRRR method: buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat, commercial deals, plus the not so boring side of mortgages and home inspections. Basically, all the do's and don'ts that could save you from a midnight roof collapse. There's no gimmicks, no rocket science, just real strategies I used to transform my net worth from zero to hundreds of thousands of dollars before I started this YouTube channel. So if you're ready to get the house of your dreams, finally wrap your head around mortgages and not get bamboozled, learn how real estate can become your biggest wealth booster, then Master Your Real Estate is your next move. Sign up for the course today, lock in that massive discount only through the end of this month, and dive into the world of real estate investing. Seriously, real estate has changed my life, and it can change yours too. Let's go make real estate your next big win. And remember, we always offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, but we have the lowest refund rate in the industry for a reason. I bring the value. Check it out, link in the description below.
Yeah,
Because
they have to do the plumbing and to change the plumbing because you need to wash your hands before tattooing, so you need a sink and all that.
You didn't have sinks in a salon?
They need to be a certain kind. They can't be the ones that are meant to wash your hair. It's not the
Yeah,
same.
but what plumbing would change? You'd think that would be able to relatively be able to connect in with whatever you need.
Yeah, they originally asked for $10,000, which is still a lot.
Who asked? I keep hearing theys and thems. This isn't Twitter bios.
The other owners, so the other two people involved, they asked me like, hey.
They asked you for...
Because they had asked me originally to max out 2 of my credit cards. And I said no. Because
for the renovation specifically?
Correct.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you took out I thought you said it was... Wait, if you got a quote for $10,000, why do I have an $18,957 loan here?
So they had set that amount, but then we went in to get pre-approved. They came with me, and they kind of spoke up and said, we actually want this amount.
Want? They said want?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say need. They said want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they said they could pay it back to you within a year?
Which
verbally?
Is
yes. That what they said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what did they say their plan was? What was the minimum payment that they were going to pay to you?
So,
and also, what about the interest? Were they going to pay into the interest that you are paying on the loan, 13%?
I try to explain to them based on the payments that they were making that would
what
not
payments were they making,
the
though?
Minimum.
They were just paying you the minimum monthly payment.
Correct.
If they pay the minimum monthly payment until the loan is paid off, technically they will have paid the interest.
Yeah, but based on the time frame that they had said, that wouldn't be possible.
No, it wouldn't have been possible.
It would be like 5 to 6 years.
Yes, something like that. Yeah.
And then they got really upset with me when I brought that up to them.
What do you mean they got upset? Well, how did that conversation go? What is they got upset?
They didn't want to pay more than what they were actually paying me now.
I mean, I guess on a minimum monthly basis they could. They just have to go longer. Mm-hmm. And they got upset at the idea of going longer. Yeah.
So after,
but you showed it to them.
I tried to explain it. Yeah.
Did you show it to them?
Yeah. They have all the documents, all the.
What was their excuse other than not wanting to, or was that it? I didn't want to.
They don't have. That is what they said.
They don't have what?
The money to pay the loan, like more than what they were already paying.
Yeah, but they're just paying longer.
I try to explain that.
Are they?
I don't know. I know. After all this happened, we were supposed to go to a tattoo convention together, and a tattoo convention can be very lucrative. You can make $1,000 a day from tattooing. You can tattoo people and make $1,000 like a day, and it's a 3-day convention. And they were supposed to go with me, but so
after all the experiences you've had with people in the tattoo world that have not been good, you decided to only do a verbal agreement for a loan that you're taking out.
Well, I would say that's a different thing. I would say
how they're in the same industry as all those other people that you said were bad. And you said you haven't met good people.
I would say sexual misconduct and...
It wasn't just that. Someone also threatened to kill you. And you also said everywhere you go to is seedy and sketchy with sketchy people. You said that. Yes, you had specific examples, but you said if you go anywhere, that's what you get. And you're trusting 2 of them.
I just knew that from a long time, and
And how'd that work?
It was good until this point, I would say.
What is this point? This point? This point?
Well, I would say like a couple months ago.
When did this happen?
In August.
You took this out in August of last year?
Correct.
And it only lasted for a couple months until it went to
yeah.
Oh my... Okay, so what happened?
So after I had this all... we kind of had this loan stuff going on. I kind of knew it was not going well when we were all, like I said before, we were supposed to go to a convention together.
Oh, yeah.
And they kind of bailed on me last minute. I ended up paying a lot more for the convention than I was supposed to.
Are they closer?
Closer in terms of...
To each other than you?
Probably.
Probably? You don't know?
Yeah, because their age range, they're closer in age, so they probably are closer than me.
But that's not everything.
Well, it's hard. They're like 40.
How old are they? Okay, but are they closer or not?
Yes, they are.
I don't fucking know. Mm-hmm. I mean, I have a friend out there right now. She's a sister of one of my friends, and she just turned 21. And we have someone here that's like in their upper 30s, I think. Wait, what example was I gonna... No. We have someone that's like 25 that works here. I'm still closer to her, even though I'm older, because I know her. People aren't automatically closer because they're closer in age. I'm curious... Are they closer?
Yes,
are they friends?
I answered
there
yes,
you go.
Yes.
Well, you answered in a weird way that didn't make sense. But, okay. So then they bailed on you.
Yeah, so they just last minute canceled. Like, I was... they were supposed to book the Airbnb because I had already paid for the booth. The booth was $525, which if you split it with... If you split it with 3 people, it's not that much.
When did they bail? How many days in advance?
The day of.
Written contracts, people. Written contracts. And they were not on a contract to the booth? It was just you?
Their names were on the booth. They've sent their information, like their licenses.
But in the contract to rent it?
There's no technical contract to rent.
There's no contract to rent the booth?
It's just a bill. You just pay for it. It's not like a contract. It's just, you just pay for it. Like kind of like...
And you paid for it?
Correct.
And they were supposed to pay you back?
They were supposed to, at least...
Okay, so you went and you didn't have to split with anyone, so you made a ton of money, right? What is this? What are you doing? Are you a horse?
Yeah.
No, you're chewing into the mic. People are listening.
Sorry.
No, what are you doing? Why do you keep doing this?
I'm hungry.
You have a little stash. You can eat afterwards or before.
I had a long flight.
You were in the green room for like an hour. Why didn't you eat? Why are you eating into the microphone?
I was doing my hair.
Why are you eating into the microphone on a podcast, lady?
I have an oral fixation with like chewing, but I like to be healthy. Actually,
Oral fixation with chewing.
Yeah, because bored eating. I think like.
Don't we all have that?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to eat when you're bored. You're supposed to only eat when you're hungry.
Yeah, but like, what if you can chew on pens and bullshit? Oral fixation? Are we like diagnosing that shit?
Well, that's not a diagnosis. It's more like just a thing. I mean, it helped me lose like 50 pounds though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I need to get on the oral fixation.
I should show you the before
game.
and after picture of me, and then you'll.
Okay, well, good for you. Let's not eat during the podcast like a fucking weirdo, but. Okay. Okay, so I don't know how the fuck you were affording a $401 minimum payment.
Yeah, because it didn't really account for the principal or anything like that.
Just the payment?
I know, I've got
What are you talking
my
about?
account's gone in the negative a couple times.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so what happened? You went there, you made a lot of money, right?
I made just the money back. I didn't make a lot of money. Just
What
the money
you're
back.
saying you get $1,000 a day there, but you rented the booth for $500. How'd you only make the money back?
The reason why is because there was a Comic-Con happening like nearby.
So you wouldn't have made $1,000 anyway. So why the fuck did you say that?
I'm just saying that's the reason why people go to conventions. I've been to conventions a few times. I've been to like 4 conventions, and I've always made like a good amount of money back. I think that was the first convention. That was a bust for me.
Okay. So when did are they paying anymore?
One of them, we're trying to see what's going on because one of them is
trying to see what's going on. Feeling buried under credit card bills, personal loans, or medical debt? It's like your money's working harder for your lenders than it is for you. But it doesn't have to be that way, thanks to PDS Debt. PDS Debt does more than just help you manage your debt. They empower you to take control. Using their platform, they go beyond the numbers to understand your unique financial situation and craft a personalized plan designed just for you. No more cookie cutter solutions, just a clear path to financial freedom that fits your lifestyle. And here's the best part. There's no minimum credit score required. Whether your credit is bad or fair, they're here to help you save more, pay off your debt faster, and start putting money back where it belongs in your savings account. Listen, debt absolutely burdened my early 20s, and it took me forever to get out of it, and something like PDS could have really helped if that solution was available to me. And getting started is easy. Just go to pdsdebt.com/hammer to complete your free debt assessment to see what options are available to you. Every day you wait, it's literally costing you more money. So get started with your free debt analysis in just 30 seconds at pdsdebt.com/hammer. That's pdsdebt.com/hammer. Take back control today by visiting pdsdebt.com/hammer.
well, it's hard to like when you're trying to resolve things amicably and contact, but people aren't responding. I'm not like a police officer. I can't go and force people to do.
When's the
anything.
last time someone made a fucking payment?
A partial payment was made for
Partial?
February. Yeah, so not a full
Partial,
payment.
how much?
I would say so. 210 was made. No, that's not all of it. 210 and a combination of 100, but I think she finished paying it off with 85. So I don't know.
Just one of them?
Yeah, one of them pays on time. The other one doesn't.
Which one? The shop owner?
The one who owns the hair salon. Yeah.
Okay, are you guys still doing this?
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Where are we in the process? Because it sounds like the answer would be no.
I was trying to communicate with them regarding a contract.
Are you capable of communicating? Because like I don't know. Are they incapable of communicating? Because listen, we're talking about since fucking, what did you say, October?
Not October, August.
No. Since the fucking convention.
The convention happened technically, I think, in September. It was after August.
So since September.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to try to
Go to the salon.
go to the salon.
You're a security person. Go beat her ass. Not actually, but at least go there. That's a way to talk to someone instead of waiting for them to text 4 months later.
I am a little scared to do it, so I don't want to.
Why? What is she gonna do?
No, it's more so like I was kind of raised to like respect my elders, so it makes it hard to do confrontation with people older than me.
What the fucking the respect?
Mm-hmm.
That's not That's not what's happening here. Respect is you can respect her as a person while still having a conversation. What do you mean? Going and talking to someone is not disrespectful.
I don't think.
What are you talking about?
I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think they respect me.
No, you can talk to them respectfully.
I just, based on how I know their personalities, I just know that's not gonna work.
Why? What's their personality? So they can't talk, which means you can't talk to them.
I've messaged, but if they don't reply, I can't force them to reply.
You can go there. Hey, how you doing?
I don't know. I'm just scared. I'm scared of the confrontation.
Well, guess what? I have a minimum monthly payment that is driving you into negative in your checking account multiple times since the fall. This is going to ruin you.
I know. I thought about that a lot because
But you've done nothing.
I know. I talked to my mom about it.
Oh, good. Yes, one of the most invested partners into this.
Well, no, my mom was mad at me.
Huh?
My mom was mad at me.
Yes.
Yeah, she said, "Why did you do that?"
Yes,
stupid.
why did you do it? It's dumb as
Yeah.
She's correct.
She is correct. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like the anticipation of a negative interaction repels me from going. So I'm trying to.
Who says it has to be a negative interaction?
I just know there's like legal stuff on with them too. So
There's
like,
legal stuff?
Yeah.
What?
Like, I don't want to like put anyone on blast. It's just, I just know they have issues and I just
with each other or?
No, just in general, like in their own personal lives. And I just don't think it'd be a good idea. I just know like it just went nasty. So I think if we go over there, it's just, or if I go over there, it's just going to be an argument. Like, I don't think it's going to be like
what does their legal
productive
stuff have to do with that though?
Because you would have to get them to sign a contract and they can just say no.
Well, yeah, you're a dumbass.
Yeah.
Objectively.
Just a little bit, yeah.
No, a lot of it. This has destroyed you. Have you ever been late on this?
I think technically once. Because
Did you make the payment 5 days ago?
5 days ago.
A payment was due 5 days ago. Did you make it?
5 days ago.
Yes.
I know. I think February was already paid. I'm pretty sure. For February.
Did you make your payment day? That was the latest they could be paid before a fee hit.
Yeah.
You made the payment?
Yes. You got me scared for a second. Yeah.
All right. Built?
Yeah.
This is the card you can pay rent with, right?
Yeah.
Which is good for people that aren't stupid with their money. I have a feeling this is not good for you. Listen, I would just do the Fizz card for you because it's a credit card. That's a debit card essentially, or it's a debit card that builds credit.
Mm-hmm.
All that from a couple carrots, huh?
It's because I'm really hungry. Sorry.
You burp when you're hungry?
Well, because your body's trying to eat something that's not there, so then it makes you burp. Like,
there's carrots there. Built.
I do pay my rent with that card here and there.
There's always a balance. Something tells me it's because you can't afford to pay your rent, not because you're actually receiving the benefit that is coming from it, and that's why a lot of people use this card. $1,270.23 on here. I mean, it went up from $982. No wonder you spent $965 on here. That's more than you said you spent across the board, across the fucking board.
I think that was a labor from the previous month because I haven't paid the balance.
Huh?
I said the balance from the previous month. That's why.
No, that's purchases.
Purchases. Oh.
Yes. What do you think I just said?
Sorry.
No. I said it was more than you said in this previous month. How are you? Okay, $21 and $96 of interest accrued with a minimum monthly payment of $35. Ulta, I guess to coat that face. That was probably the entire trip right there. This episode.
I really like makeup.
No shit. Everyone's very surprised. You look like you're in Mulan.
Mulan. That's crazy.
Marshalls, Five Guys.
Yeah, Five Guys. I gotta treat Pookie Princess to Five Guys.
What?
My boyfriend, Pookie Princess.
That's your boyfriend is Pookie Princess?
Well, anybody can be Pookie Princess. That's like just someone you care about is your Pookie Princess.
Oh, am I getting old? I don't know this. I know Pookie.
I think
Pookie
it's just me. I swear, it's just me. It's just me. Because I even when like PD comes down to like Target, I call them Pookie Princess too.
PE?
PD, like police
PD?
department.
What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, and then yes, you went into Target, got some bullshit. No, you're not buying anything necessary for $5. You're getting drinks.
I'm trying to remember what I got.
Bullshit.
Definitely wasn't energy drinks. I don't think so. I think was it chocolate milk?
How the fuck would I know?
Sorry.
How the fuck would I possibly know? How would I know? Dude,
well, okay, so I probably
something special.
So I can't probably tell what those drinks are, but there's a few times.
But I know it's bullshit. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I also...
You're spending money you don't have while you're going negative in your checking account because you took out a personal loan that wasn't backed by any kind of contract that other people were supposed to pay, and now you can't afford to pay. Well, how does that make sense? How do you spend basically what you brought in last month on bullshit? How do you allow that? How is that acceptable? How long have you been dating your boyfriend?
4 years.
And he's okay with this? A
No.
potential fiance? A potential marriage? He's okay with a financial disaster on the other side?
He told me that even if he tries to give me things that I should do, that it's hard to get me to listen because I'm stubborn.
I don't know if it's the stubborn part that's making it hard for you to listen, but yes, I get it.
He's not like controlling or anything, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
Wow. Because some people are like control other people's finances even when they're not married.
Yes.
Like they'll like, I need your access to your
Why aren't
passwords.
you listening to him? Someone who might know what he's talking about. I don't really know, but obviously you're in the worst place and he wants you to do better. Why not listen?
He didn't really talk too much to me about it. I think he's just...
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I thought we're talking about the loan, no? Because I did talk to him about it. We're not talking about the loan right now. We're talking about that. We're talking about the credit card.
Anything that you're doing. Are you guys going to get married?
Hopefully.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why would he marry this? Why would he pull this into his life that way?
Probably because he loves me.
Love, but he's going to destroy himself. Yes.
No. I mean,
yes.
if you get legally married.
You spent $6,000 more than you made. $5,000 more than you made.
Well, he's also trying to get a really good job.
Good for him. And then you'll take all the money and blow it.
No, I would not do that.
You blow more than you make. What are you expecting to happen in the end? What's your fucking path out of here? What was your little magic plan here?
Well, I wouldn't spend his money. I don't think that's...
Oh, come on.
No.
You wouldn't even know you are.
No.
You don't even know you're spending your own money.
Oh.
You'd get a joint account and it would all be out and you'd be like, I'm just getting a pooky little Five Guys.
Well, a joint account, I think it should be only for like kids. If you're having kids together, I think it should be like your joint account for money for kids and then your
What? That's an interesting new qualification for a joint account.
Well, I'm saying that's what it should be. I'm not saying that's like a rule. So I'm
just saying if you get access to his money, he's going to spend it. But not only that, but you're going to have debt. You're going to bring debt into the relationship. Is he legally required to pay it? No, not necessarily, unless he's on the debt and there gets complications, blah, blah, blah. There's all these different things. However, in the end, he will feel like he should pay it because, this is my second half. And you're making your debt worse and worse and worse every single month, worse and worse and worse and worse, and getting into stupid business deals. Why would he bring that into his life that way, in a more permanent fashion, in a more risky fashion? What if you use his credit or something just because you just think that's a normal thing to do, and then you just apply to bullshit, some dumb new business venture?
Well, probably because he wants me to have his babies.
He might just be a little horny.
Well, look at me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We all know.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is aware. But I don't know if he's going to absolutely destroy his life. Unless he's the fucking,
I think
testosterone is making him go there.
I think it's worth it if we have like ginger babies.
Is he a ginger?
And his family runs in his family and mine too.
Is he a ginger?
His mom's a ginger.
Is he a ginger?
I don't know if this makes sense. He's half ginger.
What's your real hair color? Because I know that isn't.
Brown. No, I know the roots are growing out. I know. I have to re-dye it soon, but I've been putting it off.
Yep. Okay.
I know a lot of time when I go to Target, I like to get press-on nails.
What is it? Just a new, just every time you go in, that's just a little sweet treat, little press-on sweet treat.
Yeah, the best way to do it is to get press-on nails, and then you can just paint stuff on top of it.
All
so
right,
you can
bring
reuse
them
them.
over here.
They're not that great. They're outgrown. My favorite ones were the Sanrio ones.
Just nails. Okay, so that's a special little thing that you have to do. No more carrots. You
no
freak.
carrots. I got something for you.
Okay. What? Olive and June. I don't know what this is.
They're press-on nails. We're gonna put them on you.
What am I supposed to? This is not your show. We're gonna put this on you. What are you talking about?
I know it's not your color, but
What would my color be?
I would say definitely green, like a light.
Who would have thought?
Well,
How much you spend on this on a monthly basis?
I think a pack of them could be like $9, so it could be $18 if you buy 2.
Oh my!
Sale. I know sometimes they're on
They're
sale.
telling me to put it on. They're pressuring me.
I think they're right.
Do I get to take them off? Are they easy to take off?
Yeah, of course.
How easy to take off?
Just don't put too much glue on it, and
I don't know.
I'll tell you. Don't worry. I can help you. I can help you.
You are building this up by. Is this what you're getting for fucking Ulta bullshit?
Oh no.
$965. Oh, this is your Target thing. $965 is what you spent. $965. That is almost what came in last month, and you added that to a credit card that you can't pay off while you're negative in a checking account while you're giving out loans that you can't. Fine, do a couple.
Do a couple.
I don't care.
Okay.
I've never done anything like this.
Hold on. I need to eat a carrot. Give me a second.
No, f your carrots. Stop with the carrots.
No.
Stop with the carrot. No one gives a shit with the carrot. Just don't crunch into the mic.
Okay.
You're a little weird person. Okay, let's see what fucking $965 of spending and $21 of interest is worth.
It's not my favorite.
At 28.49%.
It's not my favorite brand, but because the Kiss brand is better. But
Am I gonna have the desire to get pegged once I get these on? You could have been a Twitch girl. You look like it.
I really like video games specifically.
Pen. I can't pick up the pen.
You gotta.
Here we go.
I really like horror games specifically. I know I'm anticipating the release of several Silent Hill games that are coming out. I don't know when they're gonna be released though. There's like 4 of them. One of them was already released. It was a remake.
You don't have money. You don't have money. I don't give a. How long does this take? No, wrong one.
Oh.
Did I throw that car? How the do women operate?
Oh.
This is impossible. How long does that last card take to pay off? Only doing the minimum monthly payments. The built card, if you don't purchase anything, and all you do is purchase. So how long does it take to pay off?
I'm hoping to pay half of it soon, or most of it. I'm just waiting.
How long does it take to pay off? Minimum monthly payments only.
I think it less than a year.
9 years.
Oh.
9 fucking years. You'll be 32.
That's. I mean, that's not that old. But you got to do it with grace.
Target.
I love Target.
Yeah, you don't you fucking work there?
Yeah.
They should be giving you money, not you giving them literal credit card debt.
I know.
You have a balance. Well, it's a small balance. Do you pay this off every month?
More or less, because it's easier to.
More or less?
Because there's a balance on it.
But
now.
do you?
Yes.
You sure? Every time?
I would say 90% of the time, because there's.
Why the f would you ever pay interest on this? Lady, why? Why would you ever pay interest on this? I don't really get it.
Because technically, it looks better when you have a debt and then pay it off instead of paying it off immediately, I think. I'm pretty sure. This is way too sensual, I feel.
You don't need to be here. Okay, so I'm not going to put this down as a death end, but what you're purchasing so much on here. She's not doing the other hand. She is not. We're not. Oh my gosh, dude. And these are all both purchases because it's bullshit.
I think it's close, yeah.
It's so stupid. It's so much. What clothes? Why are you getting so? You're getting clothes every day.
Okay. Listen.
This is half the days of the month.
Let's-
half of the days of the month.
Hear me out. Listen. Sometimes I'll buy things and then immediately return it.
Yeah, but I didn't have any returns on here, so I don't know what the you're talking about.
There should be some funds being... Because I bought gym clothes and I returned them.
Nope.
Is that in the Target one? Yeah.
Nope. Nothing returned on here. Nothing returned on here. Where's your returns? I don't see any returns. What are you talking about? And why are you returning everything?
It's more or less because, like, if I need something and, like, if I wanted to go to the gym afterwards...
You purchase on the Target app?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Don't look at the newest one. Don't look at it.
What? The fuck headset?
Yeah, the Chromie headset.
Yeah, you're a little bit of a freak, but we already know that.
It's just the number next to it. That's it.
Yeah, it's $118. You're negative in your ticket account and you're... This is fucking stupid, dude.
It's limited edition. Sorry.
Limited edition? Who gives a This is all stupid. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I know. I should be a booster with Hello Kitty.
Okay, bullshit. The first clothing thing was at the beginning of this month, so you're not returning all the clothes. I said stop. Give me that. Give.
Okay.
Give. They're gone. Stop. You're crunching into the mic. You're being weird, man. Okay, stop trying to be a character. Are we here to fix your finances?
Yeah.
We can have fun, but are we here to fix your fucking finances?
I feel like we're...
Focus up!
I'm focusing.
Chase card, Amazon account, great. Yeah, the last thing you need is... Okay, it looks like this one's paid off every month, too. So we're really dealing with, like, those two aggressively bad ones at the beginning. But $164 balance, but not really. You pay that off on a monthly basis. But it was $164 purchases and 75 cents. And it's Amazon. Okay, pull up your Amazon app. Let's see it. 26% interest, no fees.
Yeah.
Do you pay this off every month?
Yeah.
Is it a more or less, or do you pay it off every month?
To be fair, I do share...
No? How about you answer the question, to be fair? What the
I share an Amazon account with my mom.
Hey, you! Look at me! My job is to sit right here and be the absolutely stunning figure that I am. And some things I just can't help, like my incredible ass, which is why you're all here, of course. But also, some things are in my control. For example, the pearly whites. I yap a lot, and some would say too much, so I get it. But listen, if I'm gonna yap, my teeth may as well look pretty damn good. I drink a lot of coffee to get through these audits, and I started noticing some staining on my teeth, so I've partnered with today's sponsor, Oraglow, and they brought back my confidence for continued yap sessions. The reason I prefer them over competitors is because they actually whiten, but they do it sensitivity free. And that's always been why I can't use these types of products for long due to my sensitive teeth. Seriously, these things are incredible. Make sure to go to Amazon and get the Oraglow teeth whitening strips, or click the link in the description below so your yap sessions can be just as confident as mine with stunning white teeth. Do you pay it off every month? I don't give a You pay it off every month is all I care about because it's in your name.
Yes.
Show me.
Okay. You want me to bring up, because Amazon and Chase are separate technically, because it's through Chase Bank. And then
the Amazon app where you purchase things.
Okay, but the purchases are also going to be my mom's purchase, and she pays with their
That's
own
okay.
Card. Okay, hold on.
All these glove things and
that's my mom. That's
little artistry things and
my mom's a crafter.
Clothing and coffee and cowboy hat. You don't have any subscriptions.
I don't.
I'm actively surprised.
But that's not true. Actually, that's a lie. I do.
Okay, well, nothing subscriptions on there.
I have an Xbox membership for the Game Pass.
So there is more gaming.
I was thinking about turning it off because I'm like not really into Xbox anymore. It's all about PlayStation. But I do have a gym membership, but that does get reimbursed every year because of my health insurance.
And I'm okay with gyms anyway.
I get it back because my Blue Cross Blue Shield. Shout out.
Okay, what is this?
Put it straight so I can look at it.
What is this? Sorry.
Oh, no. Yeah.
What is a $9,797.54 balance?
Can I look at that or no?
Oh my! You don't know what your third loan is out of 3?
9,000.
Is it the car? You said you had a car.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot that I've been paying it off because I remember it being significantly higher because it started off at 18,000. Now it's at 9,000. That's why I got a little confused. Yeah, it's for my car. My Subaru Impreza.
Ooh, I need someone to just come in here and just like double hand this. Oh man, this is nice. What?
I don't know. There's no one else in the room.
Yes, there is. Lindsay and Jake are both back there, and I'll take both of them. $9,797.54 is your car.
Mm-hmm.
It's at a 10.39 interest rate. You didn't need this car. You got rid of your last car.
I know. I should have got a car.
When did you get this?
I would say 3 years ago.
What's it worth?
Originally, I had bought.
What's it worth?
20,000.
No, it's not.
Well,
now?
When I first.
What's it worth?
I don't know.
Do you have your VIN?
Not on me. I think.
Do you know it?
Not by memory.
Do you have it somewhere? Here.
Yes.
We don't need it. It's okay. And it's until the end of the decade until you pay this off. Minimum monthly payment, $261. So you include that with your first and your second, and we're already at almost $700 in minimum monthly payments. I don't know if you could afford that when last month you brought in $1,200 or whatever.
Yeah,
So you spend more than you make on a monthly basis, and why your debt's going up.
My debt to income ratio is not good. That is true.
Why are you here?
I do want to kind of get better with budgeting because I know if you kind
Better
of
with budgeting. You haven't even started budgeting though.
I know, but
But that's not better with budgeting. Why haven't you at least just started?
I think I've just been putting it off because it's just inconvenient. I'm gonna be honest.
How isn't being in debt inconvenient? Isn't having negative money in your checking account inconvenient? What are you talking about?
Well, just because it's involving other people, it's not just myself. I suppose.
Your budget?
Well, no, like because the loan and stuff like that. So.
What?
Because that one involves other people.
So it's less inconvenient because it involves other people?
No, because having to tackle that specifically, that is inconvenient. But everything else, I definitely have bad habits here. I can't help it. I am a makeup girly, and I'm a gamer girly.
Gamer girly. What the are you talking about? You spent $6,000.
That's girl math.
You spent It's not girl math. It's stupid. It's stupid. You spent $5,000 more than you made. Like, I don't know at that point.
I was thinking.
That's not girl math.
I was thinking about donating plasma.
It's not. Listen, your income's not great. You live with your boyfriend. You guys split rent?
Yeah, we were hoping to leave there soon.
Okay, and go where?
To take out a mortgage for a house. But we're still trying to get
You won't be on it, will you?
Yeah.
No, he's doing it. This is what I told him. Do not let fucking...
He's doing it. He's trying to see if he can
get to you. Buddy, if you are watching this, no! You cannot allow her to be on a mortgage with you, man. You cannot allow her to be on a mortgage with you. You're lucky. You have like $100 of equity in this car. It's worth about $9,828. Okay? Okay. But the interest rate's horrible. You cannot get on a mortgage with him. He cannot. First of all, you're going to like bring down his rates.
Yeah, we're both thinking about getting second jobs.
How's the car doing?
It's pretty good. I would say it's slight damage.
How many miles?
I think it's.
And what's the damage?
It's either 48 or 50 or something thousand or something.
And what's the damage?
Hit and run. Someone hit my front of my car while I was at work.
At least you have airbags with you wherever you go.
Yeah, it's not like too bad. It's just like there's a scrape in my car, but everything else is fine. I was working a 16-hour shift. I'd come back and my car has a scratch in it.
Is that all your debt? So you have 3 debts, really.
I feel like there might be an additional one we're forgetting about.
What? It would be yours. I don't know. I don't have your fucking life in front of me.
Because there's the loan, the car, credit cards. I think that should be everything.
I mean, you have a current balance. Well, at the time of the statement of $1,827.
Yeah, that's because it's rent. Because I have to pay $7 something
That's
for
rent. So is this having enough in there for rent? Okay, Venmoing out $10.61. Microsoft Ultimate $21.24.
Yeah, Game Pass.
How do you do this?
practice.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a second. Cheers.
Cheers.
Liquor.
No. Actually, no. That's for therapy. Or no, is it cheers liquor? Sorry, my bad.
You went and got some bullshit from Target.
That is true.
More bullshit from Target, and we've done that endlessly.
I love Target.
There's more liquor in PayPal out $2.96. Oh my, what?
To be fair, when I usually get reimbursed for when I would go do liquor runs. That's not for me. I said one of them.
Wait, but the deposit's $3,000 if it was from fucking Fidelity. What was that?
Ooh, that was
what?
That was an old 401k that I had.
No.
From when I was 18.
No, that's incredible. That's incredible from 18. From 18 is exactly what you want. From 18 is exactly what you want. 18 to 59 and a half, the compound growth on that is incredible. Incredible. You withdrew it? Did you withdraw it all?
Yeah.
No, that $3,000 would have been like $25,000.
Yeah, it stopped coming.
What are you doing?
It was sitting in a rollover, IRA rollover. Because I was working at Chipotle when I was 18, and I'm obviously not.
Why'd you pull it out? Why the possibly? I know you didn't make enough money and you spent way more than you made, but why the did you possibly pull it out?
To buy a PC.
Oh my. So you're not getting rid of Game Pass? PC? I thought I'm a PlayStation girl now. What the
So you can actually use the Game Pass on PC.
That's why I said you're not getting rid of it.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, you don't comprehend a lot of half the things that are said to you. I need to call that out so that you can be more conscious of it.
My therapist said I'm a little slow. Not like mentally delayed, but like hearing slow. Like.
Okay. So you got a brand new PC, even though you're
As different as rainbow color.
Great, but you said you're a PlayStation girl.
Well, my boyfriend bought the PlayStation for me, so I didn't have to buy it.
Yeah, but why do you need a PC then? Yes, it's better.
Okay.
But you said you're on PlayStation.
So,
that's your thing.
Most of it was I wanted to use it for video editing.
Oh, what the? What video editing do you do?
I used to be a little TikToker, but now I'm trying to move to YouTube.
Oh, you are.
So
you're not here promoting yourself because you're using a fake name, so we're certainly not gonna share.
Well,
anything.
no.
What do you mean TikTok?
How
many followers did you have on TikTok?
Over 100K, and
that's great.
So I needed like 2 monitors, but I don't know how to make the second one work, so it's low key useless.
You don't know how to make the second one work?
I bought a bunch of cords.
You have a boyfriend though.
I know.
At least a second set of eyes.
I had to buy a new desk because I was using an old desk that my mom gave me.
You pulled out of a 401k to do this, not to survive, not to put a down payment on the house.
To be fair, like $1,000 for a desk, a new PC, keyboard, mouse. Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, for video editing, you didn't need this whole PC though. Did you have a computer?
No, I haven't had a.
Where the f did you get that from? Where the f did you get that from? What's your PC? What are the specs? Let's take this conversation.
I don't have the specs memorized right now. I can look it up.
What is the processor? You don't even know. What's the GPU? That's going to be primary.
I know it's high.
For video editing, the GPU is going to be the biggest part. What's your GPU?
I don't know.
You don't know your fucking GPU?
I don't have it memorized.
It's not even just.
It's a good. I know it's good because I looked up all this stuff.
But you don't know what anything is, so I don't know if you would know.
I looked it up before I bought it.
Yeah, but who knows what you looked at when you looked it up? I have to take a fucking. So what's in your retirement today?
I don't think I have a retirement account set up. It's 0. I was supposed to set it up.
So again, what are you here for? What's your intentions here?
I do generally think I can learn some things from here, but I feel like maybe there's a little bit of some, what's the term? Not boundaries, stuff getting in the way.
Boundaries? Oh, stuff getting in the way of you learning?
My therapist said I'm a little slow.
What possibly?
So I'm hoping to figure all this stuff out so I can start a family and then pursue like social media.
You want to start a family?
And pursue social media.
No, you're not in a position for either of those things. You can't even afford to pay your own bills. You're spending more than you make. You're taking money from retirement.
And
there is no way for you possibly to start a family, get a house.
I grew up.
Why are you pursuing social media? What the f*** do? What's your talent?
Art.
TikTok is easy to get. Is that how you got following on TikTok, was art?
Yeah, so.
Is that why you got following on TikTok, was art?
Yes.
Let me see.
You want me to with the TikTok? Or
yes.
You can have. Let me see right here.
Art.
Here.
I'm not 5.
Don't look at the ones of me. Those are bad. Only the art ones.
Well, that's what I'm trying to understand. You're not here to plug your shit.
I'm not allowed to.
Exactly.
It has arrived.
No, my voice. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't, Lord, please. I hate my sound of my own voice.
I'm just going through here and I don't understand why you have followers.
Oh, dude. No, Seb, you're looking at all the bad ones.
You're kind of attractive when you look like a normal human being.
That's so mean.
What? Isn't that a compliment? Why are you sharing screenshots with people? It's conversations.
What are you talking about?
Got screenshots?
Oh, no, there was like an art drama that happened involving someone trying to spread a misinformation about another artist. So I was like in that.
Why the You're one of the weird internet
yes,
drama
I am.
people?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want you to be here.
Well, that's a long
well,
time
your
ago.
YouTube is basically nothing.
Yeah, I haven't posted in a while.
Well, I mean, a month, but it's like your YouTube is...
I know it's going down because I haven't been posting the content that
It's
they
just,
like.
no, your content is just...
Bonded when they get infected, just like Cherry.
You're just drawing things?
So that's artwork.
I don't.
that
Okay,
I
I don't know what the. Yeah, she pulled out of a 401k for a gaming PC. I mean, at that point, I just don't understand. And you can't describe to me what you want. So, like, I honestly, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna finish this, but I have almost no desire to because you can't actually adequately describe what you want. And I only want to talk to people who want help, even if they're a little freaky. But you're not even able to describe what you want out of this.
Well, I definitely want to. I do want to have a better future than when I.
What can I do?
I know you said you were gonna present all these tools and.
Yes, you get our classes. You get all our classes for free. You get Simpler Budget for free. We can give you free therapy sessions with Sondermind. I can get you a course career certification. All the stuff that our audience loves. All the stuff that I love. Yes. That's the reason you came on?
I think it's if you can get opportunities to be better, regardless of how silly they might be. I think they're productive.
What about this conversation?
I think acknowledging that you have a problem is the first step of being better.
So you're not listening to anything I'm saying then? So we're not making an impact right now?
This is an impact. You give a lot of tough love.
What do you want from me?
I want a better understanding of how to improve my debt over time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about the retirement front? Because you just f***ed it.
I was waiting. Well, obviously, it's past the time. I know some 401ks, you have to wait till you're over 21. But now, obviously, I'm 23. So,
Is that what the point of a 401k is? To save for a few years?
No, I'm just saying.
Then
like,
what the f*** are you talking about?
I'm just.
When did you pull from your 401k? Oh, it was that last month's statement.
Yeah.
How long have you been on this channel, knowing we existed?
Just a little bit.
Was it before or after that?
I would say after.
That's insane, dude. That is fucking crazy. Then in this PayPal, it's TikTok Shop, Adobe, Best Buy, McDonald's. There's your fast food. Best Buy is 191. Adobe's 280. The fuck? Huh? TikTok Shop 193. What?
That was the desk.
A TikTok Shop?
It was nice.
Oh,
I used to get free stuff from TikTok, but then TikTok got
I
like.
actually have savings of 319. Your debt is not the absolute worst situation compared to a lot of people on the show. The business situation that you did with your friends is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But then you pull out of your 401k and you act like you're just a moron with so many things. It's just I don't understand. I can give you a debt payoff strategy, but you actually have to be someone willing to do the debt payoff strategy.
I mean, I feel like I can.
You pulled from a 401k recently.
I can learn.
You bought a gaming PC from your pulled 401k.
I used to be a straight A student. I think
I don't give a f***.
I
That
meant
doesn't
like,
matter anything. You could have been a grade A student at this special school. Like, I don't know.
No, I'm just saying.
That means nothing to me.
No, I said I can learn to be better.
I just have to use my left hand for any kind of paperwork movement. No. Where's the budget?
You did.
Oh, I can't grab things. Oh, total income. I guess we say $2,500. What's your portion of rent on a monthly basis?
$1,550, and I pay half.
$775. Okay, your debt payments. $698.11. What about utilities? How does that work in this house?
Oh, we don't have to pay utilities or water.
Okay. Internet? How does that work?
He pays for internet. I don't pay for
gas. Vroom vroom drive. How much do you spend on a monthly basis?
I would say I pay like $35 per week because I have to drive really far for work because I wanted to work at the nicer Target and not the ghetto one.
Yes. Okay. I guess that's better for security. Car insurance.
Car insurance is roughly around, I think, $275. I could be wrong though. It's definitely within that range.
Phone bill.
I don't pay for phone. My mom does.
Well, when you're off of that, make sure you do helium for only $15 a month.
Okay.
Same towers as T-Mobile. I'll allow you to contribute $300 to the food pile and $100 to TP fund. That includes makeup. That includes whatever you got going on over there that you need. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Medical health care, anything on a monthly basis that you need.
My mom pays for that. But you're talking about expenses. Just therapy.
How much?
25 per session. I only go every 2 weeks because
$50. Okay. Anything else? Pets?
I only have partial custody of my dog.
Do you pay for the food?
Sometimes, but it's been
how much?
Like 20
a month. Okay, let's say that. What about? Does he have dog insurance?
My mom pays for the doggy insurance.
Okay. See, this is that. Honestly, a part of this conversation is suggesting more as to why your language is what it is, your knowledge is what it is, your not dismissal, but your confusion, lack of being able to just comprehend things is because you are mama's little girl. And you're also taken care of by the boyfriend. You're just taken care of by people. You don't do anything. You're not responsible. You've never been responsible. You've never had to deal with your own shit. And if you do, there are people to bail you out. And people always take care of things, and you've never been an adult for one time in your life. And that, literally, I am so glad we made this budget because that explains everything. That explains this entire conversation so far. It defined it. You're a child.
My mom doesn't like you. She doesn't like people like you.
I don't care. I've never thought about her in my life, and I never will again.
I think it's just because I grew up pretty poor. So I think my mom's just making sure I have everything.
I did too, but guess what? I'm not enabled. Yeah, you have an extra $141 on a monthly basis. It is going to take 212 months to pay off your debt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she doesn't even care. Or 17 years.
I'm listening.
17 years.
Okay.
So that's your debt payoff. Sorry. No, in reality, you need to go make more money. Stop. You can with the social media on your free time, but you need to go work 60 hours a week.
I was at one point. I had to.
Do it again. Congratulations. Okay. Do it again, and then start paying off your debt pretty aggressively. Make sure your friends pay for this debt.
Yeah.
Have that conversation. I can maybe call one in the post show and confront them.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't, please.
Maybe. We'll see.
Don't do that.
I like to call and confront people in the post show. So, yeah. You got to pay off that car and bill card, and hopefully they take their responsibility, but don't get into any more business situations with these people. And you just need to grow the I don't think you're ready to have a kid. I don't think you're ready to get a house. I don't think you're ready to get married. I don't think you're ready for any of the stuff that you are talking about.
It's just tough because
spending in a budget, you overspent 0 out of 10. Debt, that's not the worst. For your income situation, it's bad, so I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Emergency fund, you have barely anything. Retirement, you just pulled it 0 out of 10. Real estate, 0 out of 10. Hammer financial score. What were you gonna say?
I'm just saying there's a biological limit for like when you can have kids.
Yeah, but it's also you're 23.
Well, they said the younger you have kids, it's better, but
of course. But you're 23, and we live in 2025. It's not 1802.
Yeah, my mom had 2 kids by the time she was my age.
Also different times. My parents, and that's probably why they were poor. Mine were 18 and 19. That's why they were poor.
And my
It's a
mom's
whoops baby.
19. My mom's
Exactly.
pretty young.
Okay, Hammer financial score 1 out of 10. Guys, come to the post show. We'll usually have some kind of fun confrontations. If she allows me to call these people, I'll call them. Probably gonna call someone. We'll figure that out.
I'll throw up
But
on myself.
I don't care. This is what you deserve for eating carrots during the episode.
Caleb.
This is what I used to look like.
Oh, right? Isn't that the?
You're gonna keep it a little bit inside.
You look great today. That's the point.
People have said meaner stuff to me online. People leave.
No, I'm not trying to say anything mean.
Okay.
To watch the financial audit post show, click the join button below.